I've been married for 26 years. I've been with B 27 and a half years. Alex and I are now going on a year and a half being together. I believe in the sanctity of marriage, but I don't believe death do you part means that because you made a commitment, if the person is not there, that you should sit there and watch your life shrivel up. And that's why I am where I am today, taking care of B and having someone else in my life.
That's right with it.
Dan always says, you know what, I wish you guys had met years before and we had met years before, but had gotten a chance to get closer because I could have seen you the best of girlfriends. And I feel that being around her because when I come here, she's always excited to see me. I'm always excited to see her. As awkward as it may seem on the outside, it doesn't seem awkward on the inside.
She's helping. She's an asset. She's putting in time. She's putting in work. And so I love them together. They make sense.
I never envisioned myself in this type of situation, as a woman.
Wow. So there are going to be several ways we can look at that. Some people will say, you save for sickness and health. So the sickness she has is Alzheimer's. So with that being said, physically she's still there, but mentally she's not aware of what's going on. And she said that she met her way back before, and her husband said that they probably would have been the best of girlfriends, which means there probably was an interest in that man prior to his wife being ill or sick. But because he said he respects his vows, she was not able to move forward with her advances or her even liking him or the interest that was there. Do I think it's justified because mentally she's not aware of what's going on? You have to morally say to yourself, is this not adultery? Are you not committing adultery? And he's able to interact with his lover, right there in front of his wife. So if she had her mental capacities, would this still be going on? So morally, I question him saying, that this isn't that he shouldn't be wasting away. You sign up for sickness and health. Her sickness just has to happen to be mentally. So, your thoughts?
Yeah, he's an elderly sleazeball. Yeah, that ain't nothing but some sleazeball shit, man. Because look, if you get married to somebody under the vows of until death do you part, then you can't turn around and come back down the road and try to justify, the reason why you're doing it and try to get other people or even yourself to believe that bullshit because that's all it is. You either in or you out. You know, bad time, sickness, death is going it's gonna happen to all of us. We're gonna
Mm-hmm.
have to face it sooner or later. Some people, it may come fast. Some people it may come slow. But when you get married to somebody, you know, I don't have a problem with it. I don't have a problem with it when it's understood from the get go, and you don't get married under those pretense. But when you get married under those pretense, then you've made a commitment. You made a commitment. And now you want to justify why you're breaking that commitment. Because it's all good when everybody's in a strip club, popping champagne, throwing money in the air, riding around in nice cars. But what happened when the shit all falls apart? The stripper gone home, you owe a high ass tip at the bar, you know, your friends, one of your boys done left with a girl you've been scoping all night. What happens then? What happens then? And see, he's come to that point in his life when things are not uh things with his wife, she's starting to fall on ill times. She's starting to fall on ill times, and now he wants to start justifying some sleazeball shit. Fine, dude, that's you. That's you. If that's how you want to do it, that's you. But guess what? You believed in that. You believed until death do us part. You, of course, you're gonna say you don't believe in it now, but I can guarantee you, when he got married, that's what he believed in. And now, eventually, karma is gonna come get you. It's gonna come get you. Because if his wife has Alzheimer's, man, we don't know if that woman is good with that.
Right.
I mean, we don't know. Imagine if you would have asked her years before that happened to her, she would have been like, "Man, get your ass out of here! Hell no! You better stay with me until death do us part." And then, if the shoe was on the other foot,
Right.
what if the shoe was on the other foot?
The premises that he's standing on is that mentally nobody knows. Nobody knows. So I get to, and the people that I was concerned with, which I think the young lady in the house was his daughter who spoke on his behalf, she didn't see anything wrong with it because he has help. She sees the woman as a help for her mom, but yet this woman still provides comforts for her dad that otherwise would not be allowed in a marriage. So I mean, what are we doing here? Is there certain diseases that exempt you from cheating, from looking like you say, like a sleazeball? What I mean,
Man, I
Alzheimer's.
get sick. I'm with a woman. I get sick, or and then you're gonna have a whole nother man up in my house. I
Mhm.
mean, because people respected me before I got sick. Even though I am sick, there's still a level of respect that people have for me that I've built on my reputation. And now I'm over here living. I'm over here living with my wife, and there's another man in the house also. That, come on, man. Come
I think
on, dude.
why he did the video probably to explain, because people might have been looking or raising, like the neighbors say he lives in a nice neighborhood and they looking like what's going on. So I think, maybe he did the video to explain to people that he said he didn't think it was fair that he wasted away while she's sick. Why
I'm,
not
I'm
able.
glad. I'm glad you said that because people probably was on his ass. People were probably on his ass. People was probably mocking him. People were probably looking at him side eye because you're over here doing some foul stuff, man. Like if you start out that way, and they know you a sleazeball from the get go. Your wife knew you was a sleazeball from the get go. Fine, you was just a sleazeball from the get go. But now you want to wait till the woman gets sick, and now you want to pull this. You want to pull this bull? No, man. No, I just I ain't gonna go along with that. I don't got a problem with it, but if you want to ask me if it's right or wrong, it's wrong. But it's everybody got a right to live their life the way they want to live. So if that's the way you want to live your life, fine, go ahead on and do it. But let me tell you, is at some point you're gonna have to pay for it. At
Yeah,
some
murder is
point,
still committing adultery. God doesn't say you get a pass when your wife is mentally not there. Her illness caused her not to be aware, because she's still very much alive. She's just not aware of what's going on right under her nose. So, with that being said, do you get a pass? Do you think it's right? Like, I don't think there's ever a pass for adultery,
because that's exactly what it is.
what he's doing. Exactly.
She's giving me surface.